I just got done putting the Corvette servo in a 2006 GMC Sierra, lifted on basically 35's. So before this transmission, it always wanted to, it's like it hesitated on the 1-2 shift. It'd hesitate and then kind of jam in, and it would be really rough. Definitely didn't sound good. Kind of a trade of some of the 4060Es, I guess. But I guess after it gets too bad, it starts blowing out like the 3/4 clutch pack and crap like that. So I've never liked it. I've never liked that 1-2 shift. So anyways, I put this Corvette servo in, and I love it so far. It's literally, the 1-2 shift is smoothed out so much more. It's like it's still just as firm, but you can tell it's shifting when it's supposed to. Back before, it would shift towards the end of where you think it would be shifting. It'd shift like a second late, as compared to this is shifting right on time and just as firm. So, and then one of the big things is this thing feels like almost a whole totally different animal, because as soon as you put big tires on these things, you screw up the ratios and it's not as responsive, right? So this truck is kind of a slug unless you're friggin' seriously on the throttle. So I've done a few things. The cold air intake definitely woke that up. And now this Corvette servo has probably done by far the most job in waking this truck up. So you can tell back before it wanted to short shift, say like at quarter throttle, half throttle, it wanted to shift early. So now with this Corvette servo, it wants to hold the gear a hell of a lot longer at less throttle input. So I'll show you an example. Here's what it does at a quarter throttle. Oh, pissed off car. So here's a quarter throttle. So it may be hard to see in the video, but it's holding the gear a lot longer. For that being a quarter throttle, it's like, you know, for example, imagine you're driving a manual transmission, and usually in a manual transmission, you rev the gear, the RPMs out higher through each gear as compared to an automatic, right? That's basically kind of what it feels like right now, is you're able to go up through the gear higher without having to try. And it's just really nice. Let's see if I'll do another one for you. But it's like all that at a quarter throttle. I mean, I'm barely friggin' touching the gas and it's getting up and moving just fine. Just got the airbag suspension put on this a couple days ago as well. Pretty happy with that. Besides, it rides like a fucking solid axle. Well, the back has a solid axle, but rides like shit. So, okay. Give you a good look at the RPMs and everything. Maybe. That's not gonna work. Okay. So, like I said, this is a quarter throttle. My speedometer's off, so that's already 40 miles an hour at a quarter throttle. So it does hold on to the gear just enough to make a huge difference. So, and let's do a hard start and see what that looks like. Okay, so we'll do not a full throttle, but we'll do like let's do like a 80%. Let me turn this truck around. We're in the sun. Can't see it for the shit. Okay. Alright. Now you can see. Okay, so you've seen what it does at a quarter throttle. Let's do like a 3/4 throttle. That's basically 60. But that I don't even know if that was 3/4 throttle, to be honest with you. It might have been just a little bit less. There was still quite a bit of pedal left on that. So, but anyways, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. It's just a lot more responsive with that Corvette servo. Holds gears longer, and definitely cleaned up that 1-2 shift. 1-2 shift feels good now. So, anyways, I think I'd highly recommend it so far. And they say it obviously increases the transmission's longevity. So, anyways, check out my other videos. Hopefully, got more to come soon. Bye. Example, here's quarter throttle pulling out onto a road. That's only quarter throttle. Seriously. The transmission runs so much more aggressive. It holds the gears longer, shifts better,